Hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. Today we are discussing what it means to be kind. More specifically, my personal brand of kindness. What I believe is the definition of kindness. Now, that might not be your personal definition, it might not be anyone's personal definition of what being kind means. It is what I profess, it is what I try and live my life in accordance with, and it is definitely something that I feel comfortable as defining attitude or behavior as kindness. So, here goes. My personal brand of kindness basically entails that you always try and treat people as well as you possibly can. That goes in any situation, whether you're driving on the road, you're at work, you're at school, you're just walking, you're at the store, in all the little, micro interactions on Twitter, on Facebook, or on social media, while I'm streaming, while I'm responding to comments on YouTube, that whole thing, right? In every single aspect of those interactions, whether they're smaller interactions, my personal thought process, or just situations, body language, that sort of thing, I endeavor to be as warm, welcoming, and forgiving and helpful as possible. A lot of the things that goes into that is something that is worthy of having their own videos made about them. For now, we will talk about the brand specific nature of my chosen behavior of kindness, because I firmly believe, first and foremost, that you choose to be kind. You have the ability to choose to be kind in the same way that you have the ability to choose to, be a raging butthole to people around you. It's an active choice that we make most of the time for ourselves and the people around us. So, keeping in mind that kindness is a choice, it is also important to not let this choice be a harmful one to ourselves. Because being kind does not mean being a doormat, and that is definitely a video I will make later. It means standing up for yourself. Because if you're not kind to yourself, how can you be kind to others? If you're being taken advantage of, how can you help others out, from an objective standpoint, from a standpoint of strength? Kindness to me sometimes means that you might end up in conflict, because if somebody asks for your opinion on something, it is your prerogative to be honest about this. Now, the kindness comes into how you are honest about this. If a friend asks you how their painting is, or how their stream is, or how their YouTube video is, or how their poem is, you going, "It's quite shit," that's not being kind. But you taking some time to help them improve, or help them understand what could be done better in whatever it is they have aspired to make, that is kindness. But it entails telling them that they can do better. It entails telling them that they are not good enough, but in addition to that, you need to help them along the way. So it involves being honest, it involves being firm, it involves being direct, and sometimes even harsh. There are some times where you will be in situations where you have to maybe yell at people, you have to set some boundaries, and you have to communicate your level of comfort, or you have to just literally tell someone to chill out and get a grip and just stop acting like an entitled brat, for example. Being able to do that safely, being able to communicate boundaries. Being able to tell people that they are acting poorly is not only kind, but it is necessary. I feel like that is where being kind departs from being nice. If you're nice, you're non-confrontational. You are dangerously close to being in doormat territory. This is what I feel. But while being kind, you're also taking care of yourself. You're taking care of the holistic aspect of day-to-day life and human interaction. That will sometimes require you to stand up for yourself, confront people, confront bad behavior, maybe even physically imposing yourself in somebody's way. All of these topics are topics that I definitely will start making videos about, because I realized the other day that words like kindness and wholesome and nice, they're thrown around a lot, but nobody takes the time to try and define, conceptualize, and approach these topics in a more granular way, especially in the context of the internet and parasocial relationships and content creation and social media and all of that. So that is what we are going to be doing with some videos going forward, in addition to the rules for a night videos. So remember, my friends, stay kind, do not be a doormat, and remember that it's okay to be harsh if it comes from a good place. Stay kind, my friend.